All right, guys, how's it going? If you haven't seen this post that I made the other week, then I'm going to start doing regular accountability check-in with the community where I'm going to talk about the work that I've completed and share the progress that I'm making, how many followers I'm gaining, and then how much money I'm making as well. And the idea is that it's not just me participating, it's also for you guys as well. And, by talking about the stuff you're doing and by writing it down and sending it into the community, then it should help you stay on track towards your goals. And it also just kind of helps me to talk about kind of what I'm doing and what my thought process is behind doing that. So that's kind of the purpose of what these accountability check-ins are. So I asked the community whether they wanted them daily or weekly, and weekly won by a vote of 3-2. So here we are. So this past week, let's talk about what I did. So I published one YouTube video. So that was this one right here. The exact system to get rich on X or Twitter. And this was a 1 out of 10, which I love to see, and it's actually still going pretty steadily. So I like to see that. I like to see that it's still getting views. And kind of the thought process behind this video is it's a little different than some of my other ones. Sorry, my Loom recording stopped in the middle, so that was weird. Anyways, I was just talking about how this video that I posted this past week is a little different to the videos I normally post because it wasn't as scripted. It wasn't like me sitting at a camera reading off a script. It was me actually breaking down a post made by Nikita Beer, who is the head of product for X. And I don't know, I liked what he said, and so I thought it might be good to kind of break it down and share my reaction to it. And so it worked. I think the content was something that resonated with my audience, and I also think that this title and thumbnail combination, let me bring this open. So this kind of thumbnail style has worked really well on my channel, specifically using kind of a white rectangle to show like a deposit or like getting paid with my face. This has worked really well, so I wanted to replicate that. And then anytime I use a title that says anything about like how to make money on X or Twitter, it always does well. And so that was kind of the thought process there. And yeah, it's a 1 out of 10 and still growing, so that's really awesome to see. And then as far as my next video, so I mentioned here that I filmed one video. Because this style worked really well, then I filmed another video kind of similar to it where I break down a viral post I had on my X theme page. So that video should be coming out in probably a week or so, maybe end of this week, we'll see. And then I've got another video that my editor's been working on that should go out tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, depending on when you're watching this. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to on YouTube. Then I mentioned here that I posted 15 times on X. So this is my X profile. Kind of one of the things I realized is a lot of the content that I've been posting on here is very like I know, like teaching people how to do stuff or like trying to provide value, like a lot of educational content. And I've been paying attention to a lot of these guys that are running like AI SaaS products or like, vibe coding these softwares. And something that kind of clicked in my head this week, which I don't know why it took me this long, but the whole point of my X is to promote this community, the small creators community. And so I need to be talking about the community more. So one of the things I did today is I made a post about how I'm starting to do these accountability check-ins. And I also made this post where I talk about my MRR, or I think I made another one. Yeah, here I talk about, a bunch of people didn't get their X payout until really late, so I made a post about that and kind of used it as an opportunity to mention my community. And so basically what I realized is like, if the point of my X right now is to promote my community, I need to talk about my community more. Talk about what's going on in there, what I'm doing, things that are working, stuff like that. And so that's one of my goals with my X. I also sent a newsletter. So I believe that newsletter was about the X open sourcing the algorithm. So I believe that happened on like Tuesday night, maybe Monday or Tuesday night, I can't remember. But basically, it kind of takes a while for me to script and film a video, send it to my editor, have my editor edit the video, get it all ready, have my thumbnail designer make a thumbnail. And so what I kind of realize is if there's breaking news and I have thoughts I want to share about it, then I should just send it as a newsletter. And then if that works well, then I can also post it on X. And then after that, I can still make a video about it later. But kind of sending a newsletter allows me to get my thoughts out there quicker. So, yes. I want to update this tracker with you guys each week. So YouTube subscribers, I'm at 7155. Let's format this like a number. So we don't want that. There we go. And gotta center that, yeah. Okay, so yeah, YouTube subscribers, 7155. And then on X, this says 4,059. X is kind of weird because like this number fluctuates all the time. Like maybe even since I've been filming, this said 4,060 and now it says 4,059. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So many bot accounts getting suspended, and like sometimes people will get temporarily restricted and whatever. Long story short, that's what I'm at right now. We'll see how that continues to grow over time. And then this revenue generated number, this is my career total earnings as a creator. So here I'm at $31,207.63. And then I'm going to try and film these every Monday. So the next one would be 9/22. So we'll see where I'm at in a week from now, how many subscribers and followers I gained, and how much money I'm able to make. But yeah, that's the first one of these check-ins. Let me know if you like this format. Would love to hear any feedback on how I could make these videos better. But yeah, that's how I'm doing. Would love to also get other people interacting in these accountability updates. I don't want it to just be me. The idea is that it's for the whole community, and the more people are posting in there and hyping each other up and stuff, then it'll help us all achieve our goals better. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and see you next week.